Let's talk about networking. I want to share with you my top 4 attributes to look for when you are choosing people to network with. So, the first one would be honesty. And I think with honesty comes a good reputation. So, especially in the birth community, it's a pretty small and tight community. So, we know that we're networking with people all across the country and, when we go to conferences and things like that. So, you want to make sure that the person you're choosing to connect with has a good reputation. And that's pretty easy to find out. You can even look on Facebook and see who your mutual friends are, see what groups they belong to, what organizations they belong to, and get a good feel for their reputation. So we're lucky in that way that we have access to social media and can see right off the bat, who these people are also connected with. So we can, not take up a lot of time, but get a really good feel for them as a person. A smart worker, that's number 2. So somebody who works really smart. They also probably work hard, but they're really smart and intentional with their time. And we know by their business that they get results. So maybe we saw them start, as a smaller business and then grow to a point that they're at now. And we like what we see, right? So we know they are smart workers. We want to align ourselves with smart workers because as we're networking and connecting, they can also help us work smart in our business. Number 3 is be up on their social media. So we want to make sure when we are connecting with people, they don't have to have a large following on social media. It's definitely quality over quantity. But we want to make sure that they are keeping up to date, posting weekly, posting fresh and, new information. So that is a sign that they're interested in continuously growing their following. So there's nothing worse than trying to find out more about someone or learn about them. You hop on their Instagram and the last post was from 4 months ago, right? We want to make sure that they're interested in growing their following because that's going to come in handy when we collaborate or when we, do stuff as a business, when we market for each other, right? Because that's the point of networking, that they have a solid following. Again, it's quality over quantity. So we're not looking for high numbers, but we're looking for engagement. So, and obviously they're going to be looking for the same with our social media. So a good social media following. And then number 4 is someone who is generous with their time. So when we are connecting, when you find that person that you want to, connect with, they are interested in giving you the time to learn more about you, learn more about your business. They want to tell you about them. They want to tell you about their business. What my favorite thing to do is when someone's interested in collaborating with me on something or networking for whatever reason, I love to give them access to some of the courses that I teach. So with my digital course, it's really easy. You give them access for free because I want them to know what I'm all about. I want them to know, what the quality of my products are because it gives them, a solid explanation when people ask them, and they can be an excellent marketer for me. And I love when people do the same. Obviously I would never make them pay for it because it's in my best interest to let them see everything that I'm doing, and the same for them. So someone who's generous with their time, with their products, and not only does it give me a better idea of what they do and vice versa, if I'm trying a product, not only will I be able to give someone a better explanation, but I can also post about, the results or more about the product on my social media. I can, share it with more people because it's something that I've actually used and something that's actually been beneficial for me. So to recap, 4 things that I look for when I'm choosing my people to network with: honesty, smart working, being up on their social media, and being very generous with their time. So I hope this was helpful. Any questions, reach out, Jodi, Jodi, at Hip to Heart. You can also find me Facebook Hip to Heart and Instagram, you guessed it, Hip to Heart. See you later.